Hello, my name is Madison Langley, and this is the discussion board for Phyllis Wheatley. So, at the beginning of my PowerPoint, I put the background of Phyllis Wheatley because I feel like to understand her poems, you have to understand who she was as a person. So, Phyllis Wheatley was the first African American lady poet to publish a book. She was sold to slavery at the age of 7 and was transported to North America, where she was bought by the Wheatley family, who educated her and treated her like she was one of their own. She was freed from all slavery, married, and had 3 kids. 2 of them died at an early age, and then she got divorced and struggled with poor living conditions. Soon after that, she died when she was 31, and her child also passed away after that, too. About her poem on imagination, I picked up the main idea was right here. Um, the poem gives power and imagination through its beauty of nature that was expressed the way she described it. She was turning winter into summer. I also gathered she says, "We are the ruler of our thoughts," and I thought that was pretty cool. And up here, I just pretty much just summed what that sentence set up. Annotation lines 13 through 22. So line 14, I quoted her quote. It says, "Or who described the swiftness of thy course? From this I interpreted how hard it is to use and describe imagination." Line 17 through 18, I think it is brilliant the way she described using imagination allows you to leave the world behind as if you are traveling somewhere else in your mind. Line 22, did she mean that when you do not use your imagination that you're bounded to the world? Which is kind of cool to me to think about. Lines 27 through 32, through all these lines, I read it as she is making all things plain, beautiful by using her imagination. So everything that's plain to her, she's making everything beautiful in her own way. For an example, how she describes the nectar on the roses. Lines 33 through 40, I annotated also. Lines 33 through 36, I said, she says that the power of imagination is so great that we are the rulers of our thoughts, which is true, but I never thought about it that until now. Lines 37 through 40, from these lines I gather that all imagining done could be done with perfection. People feel joy when they see their creative art. And I've never really thought about how cool imagination is until I read this poem. Like, she just brought it to life to me. I annotated lines 44 through 51. I said, lastly, in these lines, she is saying that with all the imagination power, she imagines the sunrise at dawn so beautiful and magnificent, and that leaves a glow to the sky with the beautiful vibrant colors, and the mountain tips with the color of radiant gold. I also think it's cool that she is asking without asking, how could anyone not see what I am seeing? Her imagination is so vivid to her that she just wants everyone else to see it too. The poet gives illustration of the power of imagination, and through it the beauty of nature is being expressed.